lives, though, and we're playing on normal difficulty. I'm basically playing from now until when my food's ready, so. Get hype, y'all. I freaking love the music in this game. We got all the way up to the final boss last time on the 1 credit clear, and just, we were so close. We were like a half a life away from being able to finish it up on Blaze. But yeah, thanks to all of the wonderful raiders we had. So we have Stamped Stories, HUDs, and Arctic. Well, thank you. Welcome, y'all. Gotta warm up my hands. But yeah, this was one of my favorite Genesis games growing up, and I can't get enough of this game. This game's freaking awesome. No clue who that is, but also welcome, y'all. Again, we're also live on YouTube if you prefer a phone layout as well. And if you're on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, we do all the social media things, so please feel free to give me a follow in any of those places. Yo, Argake and HUDs again, and Stamp Stores, thank you all so much for your raids. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. And hello from across the pond, friends. I actually found out the other day, I have so much. I have way more people watching me from the UK than I thought I did. Way more. Like, I'm like, wait a second, you're watching from the UK? What are you doing watching it like 11 p.m. Eastern? And they're like, oh, my sleep schedule is different. And I'm like, all right, that makes sense to me. You're salty Arg1 round 2. Did y'all do your Sandopolis or whatever repetitive challenge y'all have been doing? By the way, go give all my friends a follow, by the way. Argake, HUDs, Stamp, they're freaking awesome. All of them. World of Illusion. Okay, well this is perfect then that we're switching over to Streets of Rage too then. Yeah. Planned, calculated. So, my love for this game, my cousins had this game growing up, but I got more into this game recently when, any of y'all go to MagFest ever? Drex, we got a good Wizard of Oz clip from earlier. I'll have to send that on over to you. We got a really, really freaking good Wizard of Oz clip where I should have been dead and I wasn't. You'll like it. It's a really funny clip. Arga's just a baby in Baby Park, yeah. Oh, right. Y'all have been working on that. That's right. I gotta warm these hands up, jeez. Yeah, I think I can do that for you, Drax. I've just been deleting the ones that we've used, but if the other way or helps you organize better, I'm happy to do that for you. You've been trying to warm your everything up all day. It's been really cold here too. It was so cold here that our, mind you, I live in the southeastern United States. And when you live in the Southeast, like every winter storm's kind of a tragedy here because of the lack of infrastructure for said winter storms. Our mail didn't even get delivered today, which is fine. You know, I prefer people staying safe. But like our wind chills are like 12 below, which again, for the Southeast in the United States, like that's cold. Mind you, I live in the mountains, but we never get like usually this intense a winter weather here. Usually get like a snow or two. This winter's just been horrible here. By the way, thank you for the follows, y'all. Really appreciate that. Yeah, -10 Fahrenheit, I should, yeah, right. I have to remember to specify with the Fahrenheit, but yes, it's -10 Fahrenheit, which is really freaking cold. Y'all use what, Celsius over there? Those of us in the US, we're the weird ones, I get that. You're in Jersey, single digits, and the wind's been brutal. Oh, jeez. You think that's like -20 Celsius? Yeah, I never know how to do the conversions. I feel so silly. I used to live, though, across from Lake Erie, from Toronto, so I used to get all kinds of Canadian broadcasts. So I'm kind of used to the Celsius. I just don't know how to convert it over. But yeah, I spent a lot of time in Canada when I was a kid. A lot of time in Canada. I don't live there anymore. But I'll tell y'all, even what we have nowadays, like this is nothing still compared to what I had to deal with in Buffalo when I lived there. Now that shit's cold. Oh my, this whole game is Oops All Bangers. I love the music in this game. I don't think there's a bad track in this game. There's good and better. But yeah, I was born and raised in Buffalo. I moved to the Southeast about 11 years ago? 10, 11 years ago at this point. I think 2015? No, 2014 is when I moved down here. You have a couple of these tunes on your phone? This game's so cool. I still have to play Streets of Rage 4 at some point. People kept telling me I would love Streets of Rage 4 if I loved this game. We're at the same level as Newfoundland, and the only reason why we're not hacked by winters because of the gold. That is true. Even Toronto got much less hacked by winter compared to Buffalo. It's just, Buffalo is just on the wrong side of Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. If you've never had lake effect snow or ever had the experience of it, be thankful you haven't. The Great Lakes is one of the most brutal places to experience winter here in the US. I always tell people, you want actual winter, go anywhere along the perimeter of the Great Lakes. Oh wait, Cake, is that where you're from? I got family in that area. Yeah, that's awesome, Cake. Again, close enough in my opinion. If you're anywhere from upstate New York, that's close enough to Buffalo. Well, welcome. As a fellow upstate New Yorker, welcome. But yeah, now I live in the South, in the mountains in the South, but still in the South. Because I'm a weenie and I can't handle winter anymore. Well, I've lost track of myself on the screen there for a sec. All right, let's get a little bit of a stun lock, shall we? Oh, very funny, Biggie. It's really nice to meet y'all, though. It's one of my favorite things about getting raids is getting a chance to meet new people. And I know everyone from all the wonderful communities that raided us. Like, I know y'all were gonna be great. You all should go watch Argic and Huds' last appearance on GDQ, which, by the way, because I don't want to steal too much thunder from Back to Black, so I didn't mention anything about it, but we have Mercy Kill Resurrection coming up on Tuesday. It is a special. The show's not entirely back, but it does come back occasionally for specials. So Mercy Kill Resurrection on Tuesday. We have Supersonic _ and P's SMB. That's going to be exciting to have back. Oh my gosh, Cake! I thought I did remember you. My gosh, those are two names I haven't heard in a while. Dang. This is probably one of my least favorite enemy styles in the game, is the ones that take to the air. Just gotta be patient. All right, there we go. That's stage 2. All right, everyone, get those music emotes out. We're going to Dreamer. This is my favorite track of the game. So good. So freaking good. Oh, I've beaten this with Axel. I'm trying to get this with Blaze now, because it's an entirely different game with the different characters. Yeah, 1 CC with Axel, yeah. Yeah, beat 'em ups, I tend to do 1 CCs. I feel like 1 CCs are a little more obtainable. I don't want this to be impossible. I want it to be obtainable. And I feel like 1 CC is a reasonable ask of the average person. I see him on the other layout, or on the other YouTube stream, Teddy. Teddy showing some love for both the horizontal and the vertical layouts. Shout outs to all my YouTubers watching. All right, can like this knife person not like ruin my groove? Get out of here. Oh my gosh, Sky. That's okay. We know where an extra life is in here. As long as I don't lose another life beyond that, that's fine. Get out of here. You already took enough from me. Okay. I actually don't play Tekken. I play Mortal Kombat. So I could answer that. I play Mortal Kombat. I play Soul Calibur 2. I play Smash. I don't do it often, but I play them. I used to play Smash competitively back in college, but unfortunately, I got old and my hands just couldn't handle it anymore. I cannot stress this enough. Take good care of your hands, y'all. That does include wrists and forearms, absolutely. Don't be like me and play competitive Smash in college without compression gloves. I'm hoping before the end of the year I have my own personal compression glove brand. Oh, I forgot about this frickin' screen. There we go. I'm hopefully gonna start lifting soon, though. So that should help out a little bit with this. Want to make sure you get rid of the signal before you get the life. This boss. There we go. That's what I have to say about your bad hitboxes. All right, there we go. Kind of have to beat Zamza at his own game. Let's freaking go! I struggle with that boss too. That was a good end to that stage. Now it's time for do baseball. Biggie. By the way, Biggie, did you see the picture I sent you from last night with Corn Club? What a rude rack. Somebody said that was Biscuit Jr. doing that. No, are you talking about the gravy one or is there another one? Oh, come on. I hate it when I get stuck doing that. There we go. There we go. Oh, this frickin' I always forget about this screen until it happens, and it just makes me feel sad. There we go. That's probably the best I've done that screen ever. Playing on fresh hands makes a big difference for me. Make less mistakes when my hands aren't fatigued. Say it ain't so. There, here comes Big Ben. There we go. I like how the pull left my hands there. Anytime you see an elevator in this game, it is big trouble. We don't like elevators in this game. We do love a good stun lock, except when it's done to me in the second to last stage. But we do sure as hell love it. We also love a good iframe. Whoa, is that it? No, not yet. I was gonna be like, wait, there's one more trial on this elevator. All right, let's go. I gotta be really careful here. This is like where I don't want to take the health quite yet. Okay, now I do. Okay. This guy's so difficult as Blaze. Yeah, let's go! That was a perfect one at the end. Yes! All right, time for Slow Moon. Yeah, this is good music here. Slow Moon, always a good track. I want to try this game with Max still at some point. It's just I really want the Blaze clear next. Nice thing about beat 'em ups is they're kind of replayable. You have to learn how to master each character. I like that. YOLO's not only about completing a game, it's about how many different ways can you complete it as well, too. That's fun. Yo, Mr. Vegeta, what's up? How are you doing? Apparently we're talking about people in the background of games jorking it to things. I don't make the rules. That's just what's going on. But yeah, welcome y'all. I'm Skybills, and we are working towards Blaze right now, completing this on a 1cc clear. 1cc clear for our beat 'em ups. Cake. Yo, can I get a shout out for my bud Spike, please? Heck, Orbitus? Wait, how did that go today for Spike? Oh, I have to be Spike's emotional support person soon. Don't worry, if he's gonna make bad decisions, I'm at least gonna be a supportive friend. So this game right here is a Genesis exclusive, and it's actually one of the arguments where if Spike ever does, if he ever does a Genesis challenge, these are the kind of games I hope he gets a chance to play, are these some of these really cool Genesis exclusives. Not like I grew up with a Genesis, but I played this game at my cousin's place where they had a Genesis, but... All right, there we go, jeez. But yes, we're trying to get another 1cc on this. We've gotten one with the character Axel. Now I'm trying to get it with my girl Blaze. This is normal mode. Orbitus is a bad game? Wait, a bad RPG? Like seriously? I didn't think bad RPGs honestly existed. I did not mean to do that. Oh, it's unstable. It's like that kind of bad. Well, I've made a cardinal sin in this area. And that's that I activated too many ninjas in this area. Worst dungeon crawler in SNES Mania? Got a tough boss coming up, by the way, and I don't have the sword that I normally like to have on him, so... Not this guy. Come on, Balloon. Thanks for the shout out to Spike, by the way. Appreciate it, mods. Yeah, this guy is actually quite hard to stun lock. And then if you get too close, he does that, which is really cheap. Yeah, I had a feeling I was gonna lose at least one life on this guy. Now it's gonna be easy from here, because I could just use my special. Or not, I guess. This guy sucks. Yeah, you have to use a ranged attack. Son of a biscuit. Oh my god, this guy. Yeah, I hate this guy so much. There we go. Get out of here. I just have to have a good 6 and I can bring it back. I hate that boss so much. And I have to face him one more time. Alright. Not happy with that stage, but it's fine. I just can't let myself go on tilt because of it. The next couple of screens really set the tempo for this stage. So I have to make sure to have a good couple screens here. All right, here comes the 3 birds. Literally, the 3 birds. Condor, Falcon. And of course, I think the last one's pheasant. Aw, this bird. Yeah, pheasant. All right, that's 1 down. Not bad. We get a refill at the next screen. Hey, carrots. But yeah, if anyone wants to check up on the progress of my YOLO campaign so far, !YOLO will take you to where you want to go. And across the YOLO campaign so far, we've raised $210 for the Shameless Fund so far. So pretty good YOLO campaign so far, if you ask me. Oh, my controller's acting up again. I gotta get a new controller. All right, hang on. Let me disconnect and reconnect. I think Oth and I have a theory that the controller port on this is kind of spent. Give me a sec. Okay. Okay. Hey, Ray. I still think this game looks good for how old it is, this one. That was a hard screen. That was a really freaking hard screen, and I think I handled it well. Those ladies with the electro lips, they deal a lot of freaking damage. Okay. Hate Souther. Whoa! What a Souther fight! Wow! Wow! That was freaking amazing! That was an amazing fight. I struggle so much with the Souther fight. All right, not bad. Good stun lock there on Buffet. Far from over, though. This is the hardest stage. Like, the next stage sucks, too, but I argue that this is the hardest stage in the run. Nice screen. Gotta play this big game of chicken now with Enola, because I don't want to activate this ninja. I did Yellow Country today, Medley. I reviewed Yellow Country. There's a really funny clip. You missed some of Oz, Jay. I assure you there's going to be a lot of Oz. That's going to be a hard game to YOLO, but I do believe in the dream. Okay, I have to maneuver them over here. I am not where I want to be on this screen. All right. Now I have a very long ass. This gauntlet is the worst part about the game. This is your quarter eater in the game. This whole elevator sequence just blows. It is just massive. If you thought the last elevator was bad, that's nothing. Baseball elevator's easy compared to this. Now, there is a little bit of life on here, but again, you have to kind of know when to use it to maximize it. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Come on. Almost had him stun locked. It's hard to stun lock Griffiths. That's fine. That's one of the least defensive things that can happen in this fight. Oh my gosh, Griffiths, you dick. Oh, I'm dead? Yeah. That's how bad he is. He deals like a shit ton of damage. It's alright though. I just have to not go on tilt. It's a quarter health every time he does that. Jeez. Come on. Get out of here. Oh, the music's great. This is one of the worst parts. This is just bad spam. And you want to stay away from the left-hand side of the screen during this. Okay, that's another one. Honestly, that wasn't too bad. That could have gone worse. Right, Sparrow is on this one. And Ibis, the toughest bird. It's just so hard to navigate this screen. Okay, not bad, not bad. Yeah, there's extra lives. We got a ton during this run. Right, there's this screen. I forgot about this screen. Forgot about Soya. But yeah, it's just enemy spam after enemy spam after enemy spam. Okay, there's an extra life. I'm about to use it, but there was one. All right, boss time. Now this boss is hard for the wrong reasons. Those freaking knives, they get in the way of me doing my moves. That's fine. Well, don't combo me. There we go. Boss isn't bad. Hey, Tom. Oh, we got a chance here. Do y'all understand why I do more of a 1cc attempt with this though versus 1 life? Just too much enemy spam for this to be a authentic 1 life. I'll take it. Now this freaking idiot again. Yeah, that guy who took like 3 lives out of me earlier, he's back. Stay away from me. Gotcha. Now it's another elevator. Surprise, surprise, surprise. So now we have Vulture. Yo, Tav, thanks for streaking. Yo, clip that shit! What a vulture fight! That was freaking gold! Now, I do expect to die in this fight. This guy sucks. I hate Nail. It's Souther Fight 2, Electric Boogaloo. This one's harder because you don't have any room to work against him. This is such a tiring fight on my hands. This one in particular. Because you don't have a lot of room to work with. That's fine. Okay, not bad. I've had better, but I've had worse. Right, Phoenix now. Right, you. All right. I'm worried about the henchman more than Mr. X. I mean, Mr. X is still bad, but it's not like the henchman. This guy sucks. This is the real final boss. That was my best Shiva fight I've ever had. That was a really freaking good Shiva fight. Damn you for having that amount of range, Mr. X. Let's go! I wasn't expecting that today. We did it! That's another YOLO run. Let's go. That's number 9. Yo, thanks, Biggie. Well, gotta name it properly now. Yo, Mr. Dirty Laundry, thank you so much for the tier 3 for 7. Thanks for the congrats. Appreciate that. Take a look and let it cook. Yo, let's go. We did it! We get credits, because credits go to winners. Let's go. Dang, I can't believe I got that just out of nowhere. I was not expecting to finish this one of all of the YOLOs today. I freaking love this game. If I ever did want to learn this speed run, playing Blaze would actually be pretty sweet for Fatal. Yo, thank you. Thank you to folks on YouTube watching too. Thanks for the GGs. There.